What's up, guys? John Halley. Hope you guys are doing well. Just finishing some cardio, guys, before I start the day. What's the time right now? Probably about 4 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, guys, one thing I'm learning more and more is that if you want to change some things, you've got to change some things. And I know that sounds dirt, John. Tell me something new. But if you want to change some things in your life, then it's important that you start to, it's like, the reason why success is so hard, guys, in anything, is because there's so much to do. The reason why success is so hard in life sometimes, guys, is because it's not the actual thing that stops us from moving forward. It's us. It's our beliefs. It's our, and it's our wants. It's our desires. It's our values. And we may be unconsciously sabotaging our success and stopping us from moving forward in a big way. We may be doing that. Can you see the clock up there? See the time it is? 4:15 in the morning. And I've just been thinking about this, guys, success is not a singular act. Success in anything you want to do takes time. It takes discipline and it takes courage. And one thing I'm learning more and more, guys, as I go through this journey called life. I remember when I was 19, 20 years of age and I wanted to trade the stock market. I had so many people around me telling me not to do that. Not to do that. Don't trade the stock market. Don't trade the stock market. That's not for you. Who do you think you are? All this sort of shit. And I'm like, no, that's what I want to do. And I think earlier on in my life, I always wanted to do well. I always wanted to do really, really well. I always wanted to do well financially. Because every spare weekend I was going to work with my dad. He was a landscape gardener. Still is. So I hop in the truck and go lay grass and do rockeries and sprinkler systems and gardens and stuff, all that sort of stuff, And I always wanted to do well financially. So I was always willing to work really, really hard. And work ethic is definitely something that I'm not scared of. And and when I first wanted to trade the stock market, it was so weird because everyone around me was saying, "Why do we do that for? Are you nuts? Are you crazy? Are you this? Are you that?" And so many people's belief systems come at you because that's how they believe about themselves in the moment. And we believe so many people's belief systems about themselves that we start to adapt that belief system. Most people will say to you, for example, I had a person, I knew I needed to do some research on trading the markets. So I said, okay, I need to do the work. And this person said, why did you do the work for? Because I needed to? Because that's what you know what I mean? It's like, that's what I needed to do. And so, it's like they internally sabotage themselves from moving forward, so then they unconsciously, without them realizing they're doing it, try to stop you from moving forward, try to stop you from being consistent at your own, because they know their life is a fucking mess. They know their life is not moving forward. So they do whatever they can to stop you from moving forward. It's like, why are you doing this for? Why are you doing that for? And people early on in my life, I remember them saying to me, "You're so money hungry, John." And I'm like, no, I just don't want to be broke. And it's like these exact same people working on Christmas Day, for fucking crying out loud. It's like, you're so money hungry, John, you're so money hungry. Really? You fucking work on Christmas Day. Why? Because you get double time. What the fuck? Oh, what's really going on in this world? You know, it's like, we have so many of our belief systems that we throw at people. You know, and having that positive mental attitude takes a programming. You know, it takes like every day being grateful, every day. And sometimes, guys, and in my life, I've had to walk away from people that are just so negative in my life because they're stopping me from moving forward. You know, I am the passionate guy. I am the excited guy. I get excited about everything. You guys know that. If you guys have been around me long enough, you guys know I get excited about looking at charts. I started when I was like 19, 20, looking at charts and started trading. I'm 33 now. You know, so you do the math, how many years I've been doing this for. You know, I still get excited about this sort of stuff because of growth. Every day I trade the stock market is another time for me to grow. So sometimes, guys, well, all I say no is most of the time success at the top is a lonely place because not many people are there. And we have to be prepared to jump and make that leap. We have to be prepared to make that leap of that step and say, this is, you know, and sometimes even like in my life, guys, you know, like some things that I need to do that just, yeah. You know, they just, it's like, you know, you need to do certain things in life. You know you need to do certain things in life to help you move forward, but it kills you, right? It's so fucking painful. And it's like, this is the thing we absolutely need to do to help ourselves move forward. But man, fuck, it hurts in the moment, right? And there's things that we know that we need to do, like, you know, we need to stop hanging around certain people because they're so fucking negative all the time. And it's like, you know, I'm the type of person, guys, that I'm happy all the time, or most of the time, you know, I'm pretty happy like 80, 90% of the time. And when you're around fucking people that complain about everything all the time, they start to cross wires on you. Success at the top is a lonely place, guys. Be prepared for that. Because I look the way that I do with my life, and I talk about the stock market, you know, when I started trading. You know, it's like, well, who do you think you are? You know, and then I remember I started like making like $100 grand a year from trading like 2 or 3 hours a day. It was about it was about an hour a day, hour in the afternoon trading the Australian stock market. And I started making like $100 grand a year. It's like, and I was so excited. I wanted to tell everyone, look at this, I'm so excited. Who do you think you are? You think you're better than us, don't you? Hey? Fuck no. And then I remember when cancer came along, you know, 2008, I got cancer. And I remember sitting there with the specialist, and I was sitting there next to my mother and my mother-in-law at the time, and my wife at the time. I'm now divorced. And I said to him, I'm not going to do this natural chemotherapy. I'm not going to follow the road that most people follow. I'm going to do something different. And I don't know why, guys, but I've always been like, I don't want to do what most people do because I don't want to get what most people get. I just don't. I want to be happy. Even in the times of problems, struggles, I want to be happy. Even in the times of hardships, I want to be happy. You know, even in times that things may not be working, I want to be happy. We can be happy. We can choose to be excited at things, depending on what we're focusing on. And so, I went and removed the cancer naturally. Within 3 months, people were totally shocked at the transformation that I had in 3 months. Specialist gave me 6 months to live. That was 2008, 2009. I'm still here today. And not one person out of that 400 plus people at the church, my mother-in-law, father-in-law, knowing my wife at the time, would change anything about their mindset, their belief systems. And they're like, oh, have you noticed that? You know, have you noticed that when you're a certain person in life and you're always going to clash with certain people because if you're excited and you're going out there and you're taking action and you're making things happen, and they're not, but they know they should do, they're so cranky at themselves that they're going to be cranky at you. Be prepared, guys, that if you're trying to take this road of success, it starts with you. It starts with like self-awareness. Self-awareness is the first place to be. Life is a mirror. So whatever you notice in other people, and that's where like I try not to notice anything apart from beautiful things. But whatever you notice in other people, whatever you notice on a continuous basis, that's what you're feeling about yourself. We need to, for things to change, we need to change. You attract riches into your life, you attract success in your life by the person you become. And how you become a certain person is you start to condition daily habits, being totally grateful in life, and so on and so forth. Success, guys, is when you get to there, you start to realize just how few people actually see the world that you see it in. And it really, really is a lonely place. Because so many people out there in life, they're just like, they just want to, they don't want to do the work on themselves. They're so cranky at themselves for not doing what they know they should do. And then they start to have a go at you. They start to pull you down. And the light just went off here. Woo! There we go. So if you choose, guys, if you choose to take that road, if you choose to take that path of the success journey, and you choose to want to be great, you say, you know what, you make a conscious choice that you want to be above average, you want to achieve above average results, and you're willing to do the work, then welcome to the Few Percent Club. Because I'm just realizing more and more and more in life that not many people are willing to do that. And taking this journey on, guys, of wanting to achieve above average results, you've got to change your mindset, you've got to change your belief systems, you've got to change the way that you really believe things in your heart. Because for something to happen, you've got to truly believe it in your heart. You want to be a good trader, you've got to absolutely believe it in your heart that you can do this. And that takes work. But guys, to actually get to that point, and when you actually start to get to that point, you start to realize just how many people are not on the same path as you. And it's a lonely place. It really, really is. Anyway, guys, I don't mean to, or I mean to do these videos because I really, really want to serve you guys and help you guys and understand and let you guys understand that, if you want to take this path, and it's amazing and it's incredible, but make sure, guys, that you don't let anyone stop you from doing this. And sometimes, guys, we need to do the things we need to do, not what we want to do.